So what's up, guys? Very different episode, surviving the coronavirus, because I am now staying back in my house. And the reason why is because I was staying with my grandparents. Of course, I was endangering them with the virus and all that. But the main problem was that the virus here in the town I live in, which I'm not going to say, is we have an incredibly high number of cases here. And it's time, I stay with my family and make sure that, they're all taken care of and do what I have to stay safe, take care of pets, things like that. And so we're on that. But while I'm stuck at home, there's a lot more people staying here. And so it's a lot harder to watch movies, right? And so, I may not come out as much and do that. I did watch an episode of Doctor Who. We'll talk about that. But what we're going to first do is we're going to grab some trash bags. And I got a lot of stuff here we're going to go over of stuff I'm getting rid of and why I'm getting rid of it. And then we'll kind of, because I'm going to be reorganizing and cleaning my collection up. Because I want to fix it. Because I want to get that giant shelf out of here. Just out of here. And we're going to spend the next few days preparing for that. So first things first, I'm going to open this here. We're going to pull this out. First trash bag. So let's start with alright, let's start here. Okay, so let's go over my albums of CDs here. This is going to be a longer one. So if you don't want to stay for this episode, I understand. So I'm going to move Dio here. And this DeLorean here, which sit with my CD collection. So first things first, we have The Who and Cat Stevens. I keep these albums, love these. Jim Croce, love this one. Now this Elvis one, I didn't know this was just songs from the movies. Honestly, I'd just rather have his greatest hits. So I'm going to slide this out. I don't need this one in my collection. Now this Leonard Skinner one, this has different people recording and doing their songs, and I just don't want to listen to it. I want actual Leonard Skinner songs. So I'm going to slide that out. I'm just going to show you all my CDs because I don't really get much to do that. Roy Orbison's super hits. Roy Orbison. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Love this guy. The Doors, their first album. Fantastic album. This has Come On Baby, Light My Fire. Love that album. Electric Orchestra, The Essential Collection. Love that. I wonder if I can't remember how many of these. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Aerosmith, so I'm gonna slide this out. I think I just bought this because it was at a deal, and this is just it's just a live album. It's nice. It's got a booklet. I want to keep it, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm debating on whether this should be slid out. The ultimate collection of Frank Sinatra, because you gotta love the man. He is a beautiful singer. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullets, greatest hits. Love this. Love those songs on that album. The Best of the Doobie Brothers. Got this for clearance at Target in LA, and there's another one that they had there last time I went there, but it's like a 2-hour trip to get there. So, and I don't need another one, but I'm just saying. Will Smith's Big Willie Style. Bought this at a thrift shop. Will Smith is, I don't know, I like him as a rapper. It's got the Men in Black song on here too. Here comes the Men in Black, Galaxy Defenders. So that's cool. You got Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Fantastic album. One of my favorite albums ever. We should get that on vinyl. This is Steve Miller Band's greatest hits, 1974 till 1978. This is basically an album full of all the only songs that they play at concerts, and love that album. We already went over that. Nirvana album, Live at Reading. I mean, it's an important album, I guess. Represents a lot for Nirvana, so I'm going to keep that. But Nirvana, Nevermind. This is the album that Teen Spirit came from. Their most popular song. I hate people that honestly listen to only bands' most popular songs. I get that's pretty much everybody, but just like, I don't know. Fantastic album, though. All the tracks on here are really good. And, Nirvana's not a band I love, but they got some good stuff. So, Best of Kansas. Look, I only really listen to Carry On My Wayward Son. There'll be peace when you are done. So I don't really need this. And then, of course, I have the original Aladdin soundtrack, which I think the soundtrack I've listened to more than I've watched the movie. I don't think I've seen the movie. I've seen the movie more times than I can remember, but not like the whole way through. Like, I just have memories of it being on as a kid. I don't think I've actually sat through the movie as, since I was probably about 8 or 9. So, it's been a long time, and I've never had any urge to revisit it, honestly. It's probably not a good sign. I don't think it's a bad movie. I'm sure it's great, but it's just like, I don't know. I've tried to rewatch it since then. Hey, we got while the quarantine's going on, I really should pop on Disney Plus and probably watch that again. Glass Houses. This is Billy Joel's album. This is probably one of my favorites, besides Stranger. The Turnstiles, I think is what it's called. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing any names wrong, but so we're gonna slide all these up. So this is kind of in the process of building, but it's kind of empty. And I'll show you what I've slid out and why I've slid it out. Now, these Saturday Night Live DVDs. These are written on, and it bothers me. They're used, and they don't play very well. And so I'm going to get rid of those. I bought them at a yard sale, so it's not that too big of a deal. This one here. Why did I buy this? It's not very good. The reason I bought this is because it had Macaulay Culkin in it. I thought it'd be cool to have this. But, I mean, I'm never actually going to watch it. It's not good. I bought it because I'm a fan of an actor who's in this group of movies. These are the only movies I've ever seen with him in it, besides Richie Rich or something. I don't know why I've seen that movie, but yeah, this is not worth keeping around, so I'm going to slide that out. Yogi Berra. I thought this was based on some actor who played, he did the voice for Yogi Bear. That's why they call him Yogi Bear, I guess. But no, that's not even true. And so it's a baseball player, and I don't want to watch it. So I don't like sports. I really don't. So we're going to slide that out. Now this, I bought it at a thrift shop. I'm never going to watch this, especially since this is Volume 2, and Volume 1 is out of print, so I don't need this. I'm not going to buy any more Saturday Night Live DVDs after this. Now this one I'm debating on keeping. These are some World War II documentaries. They're 6 hours long. I think I should keep these. Just, because it's a documentary, those are cool to keep around. Now, I've already watched this, and I don't feel like I'm ever going to rewatch it. It's not bad. I did a review of it. It's okay. But it's just, I don't know. I didn't like it that much. It's not bad, though. And then this is part 2 of season 1. And I didn't like this first part here, so why would I get the rest? We're just going to slide that out. This is just Christmas episodes. I'd rather they have a complete series of Ed and Eddie, so I don't need these. Now these are Civil War documentaries. I'm thinking about just keeping these. These are brand new. I think part of this was in the wrapping, and I bought it at a thrift shop. The only thing I don't like is the discs are stacked. It's got the old paper here on the side here that has the scene selection. So I feel like, all right, just keep it. I should keep these. This is a nice set. Might as well. But the hard thing about a collector is trying to think about trying not to grab it all like you want to, because you're like, ooh, this is cool, I should grab this. And then you end up grabbing some things that you never end up watching. And I have this Force Awakens 3D Blu-ray that I need to slide back here. So I'm going to slide this back into place. You know, so I'm just saying here's what's going to go on. And I don't really publicize too much about what I'm sliding out of my collection because I feel like some people might be mad at me for what I'm doing. Now, this collection is very cheaply made. Mill Creek put this out. I bought this at a yard sale. These are just public domain cartoons that I can get somewhere else, and it's only 200 of them. I'm never really going to watch them that often, and some of these have actually been put out on Blu-ray, so I don't need this anymore. Next up, we got this here. This is a Johnny Test set. Why do I have this? This is not a good show. Well, the reason I have this is because someone got this for me thinking I liked the show. And I do not. I'm not mad at this person. It's just like, I don't need this. I don't want to watch it. It's not going to get viewed. I tried watching it and it's just, the show's bad. I'm not going to touch it. Now, this Johnny Carson set. I don't think I'm ever going to watch this. And Johnny Carson, you know, I sit down and watch some stuff for fun. It's funny, and he's a good comedian. He's a good host and everything. But I just don't think that set's ever going to get watched. It's never been watched. Now, this Elton John Dream Ticket Tour. I want to keep this. I really do. But if you can see that, that is ripped. This packaging is made cheap. It's already getting like ripped up and damaged. So I just don't want this around. So we're going to slide that out. Next up, we got here The Last Witch Hunter. Not a good movie. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just not even worth saying anything about. Now, this is not a comedian. This is like some boring stand-up concert. I'm not interested in it. I don't want to watch it. And then Finding Graceland. Yeah, I just don't want to watch this either, so I'm not going to watch it. 5 monster movie pack released by Mill Creek. I guarantee eventually all these movies will come to Blu-ray, and I just don't need it. So those are all the movies I'm getting rid of, right? I just gotta slide stuff out, you know? I want to conserve some space right now. And that's the first step here. And there's one more. Well, that's some of the movies anyways. That's just from my first part of the media shelf. This is just my first media shelf. I have multiple. Trolls Holiday. This is on a Blu-ray Christmas pack, so I just don't need that collection. So I don't need that DVD, because I can just get a collection of a bunch of Christmas stuff that's already on Blu-ray. So I just don't need that. This right here is a Tracer figure released by Hasbro. And I bought this thing, I'd get the rest of the Overwatch ones. And I never did. I don't want this. And it doesn't stand up very well. Very difficult to display. I don't even know where this came from. I don't need this. So I'm going to get that out of here. It doesn't fit in with my Black Series. It doesn't look nice here. This is just a little keychain I bought for no reason. Because it doesn't fit on my backpack. It just doesn't work. I don't want that around. Now, Reinhardt and Orisa and this Horizon Zero Dawn figure. Do I need these? No. And I'm just going to slide them out. These aren't even characters. I play Reinhardt a lot in the game, but I don't think this one looks that great overall. I think it's fine. I just don't need it, and I don't want it around. Now, this little shelf, I don't have the space for this stuff anymore. So, I think I'm going to slide this little shelf out of here, this little one on the wall. These figures are either figures that are broken, too small to put anywhere, and I just don't need these figures. I don't need this shelf. I don't want it. So I'm going to get this out of here. And I'm going to sit down before I die here. I don't know. Let's get out of here. The only thing I'm going to keep on the shelf is Arnold, because you can't get enough of, hey, Arnold! You know, move it, football head. So we're just going to keep that. I think this bag of stuff here, it's just stuff, there's stuff I'm going to keep in this bag, like some stuff that has to do with my religion, which I don't think I'll ever review in a video. I just don't ever want to do that. Now these, I was going to sell these because they're all out of print. They're not worth anything. And so, they're still in the package. I'm just going to get them out of here. I don't need them. I don't want them. They're out of here. That's just trash. I don't know where this came from. It's another thing. I should get a trash bag in here. Now, this came with like my Anchorman set that I bought at Best Buy. Here's the cards. You know, there's a bunch of cards here. Characters, you know, from the movie. Ron Burgundy's a slide down there. But you know, I need to get a rubber band for these and, you know, keep them. But that's nice. They just kind of sit in here. I'm going to probably put them in a plastic bags until I can find a rubber. Oh, you know what? Here's one. And why is there a popcorn kernel in there? That's gross. So, you know, let's just put this here, right? Let's put that right in there. And I have more headphone covers. Yes! Because I was looking for these, because I actually need those. I don't need that penny, but we have a change jar. Put it in there. Pez wrappers. I don't need that crap. Universal remote, just in case I lose my TV remote again. Some ornaments here that I just kind of keep in here. They're cool, that's why. I don't really have a place to display them. Elton John E, that's pretty cool. I should put that on one of my binders just to be cool. I don't know. Oh, crap. There's a card here. I'm going to put it in the bag. I wonder what my phone battery's at. I can't even check right now, but probably not very high. So far this video has been like 20 minutes. I'm trying to be more casual in this video, less like stressed out and worried and stuff, talking about Corona and blah blah blah. You know, I like Valerian, and I rewatched it, and I just don't anymore, and it doesn't click with me the same, and so that's out of here. Just I want to get rid of everything that involves with that crappy movie. Now, I got this director pop because it was cheap, but if you look at his glasses, they're like falling off, and it's just no. He's not even cool looking pop. I just don't need him. He's out of here. Shere Khan. Like, this one's posed is so freaking boring. I just don't need it. So that's going to go. Howard the Duck. This is what I got because it's cool. And I just don't need this. So that's going to go. I don't even really play the game he's in, so I just don't need it. And since I'm getting rid of Shere Khan, I'm going to get rid of Baloo here. I just don't need him. And I think that just goes it for all pops I'm getting rid of, except for this one. This one I'm not getting just rid of. I'm giving it to my brother. He likes Overwatch. So, you know, he can have that. I like Overwatch. I don't know. I'm going out of collecting the pops. I'm going to get rid of Man Bat here, because he's got a few scuffs on him that are permanent because he's been dropped a few times on accident by other people, not me. And the Reptar, same thing. And it's just sad that happened, but I take better care of my pops now. These were back in 2016 when I didn't take care of my pops very well, because I was kind of just too young to really even be collecting pops. And I feel bad about the pops that I've lost or broke and things like that. But I take better care of my stuff now, and that's all that really matters. But I still will always keep my pops out of box because I like them on display. I don't really like the new Spider-Man movies that much, so I'm going to slide Vulture. I didn't even really buy Vulture. My dad bought it for me because he thought I wanted it. And I mean, it was a nice gesture, but I just don't. This is my only Stranger Things pop. Hopper with the vines. I don't want it. Baxter Stockman, same thing. I just only Ninja Turtles pop, and I just don't need it. And so we're going to get all those out of here. And I'm going to slide all these out. There. Okay. So look, I already have a ton of space here to move pops. And so I'm going to move a bunch of them right now because they just... Here, let's take Bob Ross. Because Bob Ross I wanted as a joke, and it's not funny. And I just don't need Bob Ross around. Sorry, Bob. You're gone. That's like people's favorite pop. So I thought it'd be funny to have it as a joke. Oh, crap. I just dropped Weird Al. And I drop this one a lot. He never gets scuffed, and his glasses never break. Because he's not made like some of these other pops are with the glasses. Like, these are actually hard plastic. And I wish they made every pop with glasses like that. Because it's really bad that they don't. Because they break so freaking easy. You know, I had to get rid of Egon and stuff. Because they kept breaking. And I put glue, and I fixed them and stuff. And it wasn't even my fault. Like, I just gently touched it, and it broke. Like, they were just so poorly made. It's like, oh my gosh, just unbelievably. I don't think I need this one. You know, I don't really play Tracer in the game, and I just feel like, let's get all Tracers out of here. I mean, I got a plushie behind me that I'm looking at, and I'm like, you're out of here. Okay. Let's get Dr. Doom out of here. That's for sure. Dr. Doom. Well, I'm not getting rid of Dr. Doom. I'm putting him on the shelf. Gosh, I'm so distracted right now with all these pops. I'm just like, ooh, this one's so cool. I think the only Ghostbuster pop now that I have is Slimer. And I'm happy with Slimer. I just want Slimer, honestly. Because he's the only part of the movie that I'm like, yeah, I really love that. And then the rest is like, yeah, this is a good movie. A pretty well-made, funny movie, but just not my cup of tea. And so it's just like, you know. And let's move all these Dorbs up because they can fit here now. And I'm going to put Kingpin up here. It's a pretty awesome pop. One of my favorite pops. Now, the Spider-Man's cool. I just don't need it, though. I just don't. And I'm going to get this Coke car out of here, too. Because the plastic on it was made very cheap. I dropped it one time and it smashed and broke. So let's get that out of here. I feel so bad I did that, though. I really shouldn't have taken that thing out of the package. That's one of the few things I actually regret taking out of the package. There's not a single thing that, honestly, I regret taking out of the package besides that. Okay, so we got everything here. I know I don't want to get rid of any of these pops because this is my entire Star Wars display, and just I turn on this light and it's like, it's just so glorious. Just Star Wars, just wow, And on the top it's Star Wars. It just, to me, this is like the best thing I own. Like this cabinet full of stuff. This is all my favorite stuff right here. And I'm gonna put, you know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna slide Arnold down there into that cabinet. This little Arnold. This came from Dollar Tree and it was put in my stocking for Christmas, which, you know, that's a cute little thing to get me, I guess. But I'm a guy saying cute. You know, I'm not a real man, but I already knew this. I'm gonna get this Wonder Woman Pez out of here. I don't need that one. I'm going to take her out too. I have all the Aladdin Pez for some reason. I don't know why. I don't even like the movie that much, which is kind of funny. I have all those Pez. But I do. And I you know, it's fun. It's fun collecting Pez and stuff. So, you know, I'm not Too sad about that. But, you know, hey, what are you going to do? I'm a collector. I have everything. So, I'm like that one girl. I want the whole world, and I want it now. No, I'm not like that, but, you get it. Stand By Me. This is on 4K, so if I want to get this movie, I should just get it there. And it wasn't that great of a movie, so I just don't want it. Now, this is on 4K, and this is my brother's copy. I just don't... And this movie would be way better to watch on 4K, so I'm never going to watch it on Blu-ray. Since it was free, I don't feel bad about getting rid of it. He didn't want it, so it's just like, just get out of here. Just go on. Get the crap out of here. Now look. I've talked about how I was going to watch these. I've just decided I never will. So these need to leave. So they're going to go. And I feel a little bad about that, but I don't. And this, I'm getting rid of too, because I'm just never going to watch this 3D movie. I did one time, and that's it. That's all it's worth. One time watch. Holiday Inn. I watched this. Did not like it, so that's going to go. Every day. This one out here. Did not like this movie, and so this is going to. Anything else I need to get rid of? I'm looking at here. I mean, there's books, obviously, I need to get rid of. Like these. I need to get these out of here. I'm not even going to go over all the books because you're just boring. You don't need to know about it. But yeah, and I've read all these books, by the way. I've read every single book I own. I just don't need them. This one I don't need. The ones I'm getting rid of. So. Alright, I'm going to go get another trash bag in a minute because I really cannot fit all these books here. That's another one. This one definitely need to get rid of. This one, Crypts. This one, yeah, we'll get rid of that. I'll go over all these books in a minute. Just let me grab them all, and then I can show you what I'm getting rid of here. Alright, now that I've got everything, let's grab the trash bag. And I've got some bigger 10-inch pops that really need to get out of here. And people want them, so some of them I will be giving away. Some of them I'm just like, get out of here. It's really quiet. It's freaking me out a little bit because the house is ridiculously quiet. Because, they're little girls. Just to stay here with my family, and they're loud. So I usually get paranoid when the house is so quiet, but it's quiet. So either way, it's a good thing. So this one, it's not that good of a book, honestly. Most of these books, by the way, come from Dollar Tree. Not that good of books. One's an autobiography, but it's not that interesting. Now these, I don't need them. They're just a bunch of like Western novels and different things, and they're leaving. This is a boring autobiography. Don't need this. So. Don't need this. Don't need these Disney comics, Tales from the Crypt, this crime novel. Those are leaving. And then here's... we're going to put Rockaway here too. I'm just never going to watch these. So, get these out of here. And I think that goes for every movie and book I need to get rid of. This is autographed, but I'm not that big of a fan of the Percy Jackson movies, so I keep this, but I don't know what to do with it, honestly. I just don't know. Now look, I hate The Last Jedi, so I really need to get rid of this board. So I really should not have this. I know this seems like I'm just going crazy, like get rid of this, get rid of that, but I've been meaning to do some of this for a while. And this is how it usually is. And I need to stop the impulse buying. I just need to stop. It's finally time to stop. So now, with my, and look, I'm going to be honest. I am an impulse buyer sometimes. There are things I think about and I'm like, this is cool, I should get this. And I get it. And then, but I'm going to stop that now. I really mean it. So we're going to slide this out. We're going to make some statements here. Put some stuff here that's just like, it's time. So I'm going to take these into the closet. Well, I did that, so we're good. I got 2 more things I need to slide out of here. And then we're good. Today, I need to put this shelf in the closet because this goes to my media tower. But the way it's built, it's only made for a certain amount of movies and a certain amount of CDs. But there has to be a certain amount of space. I need more space for my movies than I do my CDs. Especially since my CD collection has got a whole lot smaller. These 2 are just going. Abe Sapien, I want to keep, but I don't think I'll ever find the Hellboy. So, you know, they don't even make the Hellboy one anymore. I don't want to pay more for little plushies, so we're just going to get rid of these. So there, that's everything. So now, I'm going to take this little shelf off, and because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a poster in it. I don't need this little shelf anymore. I don't want it. And that's the end of that story. And I don't need it. So now we're going to move the movies up a bit. I'm going to take Batman Season 1, the 60s shelf, move that up. I'll slide these up. Put a couple Criterions here. My only 2 Criterions, which of course are... So that's that. And now if you're wondering how I move my collection, it's by DVDs, just DVDs in general. It's usually not organized by studio because I don't have enough DVDs to do that. Then I put the kind of just box sets and awkwardly shaped sets together. And then, you know, I'll show you from there. But, so let's start with this. Right here. So these are more awkwardly shaped sets. You know, so these are awkwardly shaped sets. That's just how it is. Because Blu-rays are a collector thing. And, you know, studios just, I don't know. They like to make awkwardly shaped sets. I'm going to take this out of my collection too. We'll put that away. I just don't want to watch these ever. So, but, you know. So right here, I'll show you how we're about to put these away. It is, there's a certain way I love to do things, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Now look. Here we go. So right here, I have Dragon Ball Z Broly. And then I have a bunch of Studio Ghibli titles. Now, some I was collecting from Disney before the reprints were announced. And then 2 of these are reprints. Or Oshima's wasn't a reprint. It was actually never put out. But, yeah. And so, unfortunately, I feel bad about buying all the Disney ones. Because now I'm like, well, now I don't want to do that. So, I'm just waiting around to see if they ever will just put a collection of all of them out one day. And I'll probably get them that way. That's just what I'd rather do. Plus, all of them are not my thing. But I do want to own all of them. And then, so it just goes from that to Disney animated movies, to Disney live action, you know, things like that. It just keeps going. So, and you know, after Disney, I don't think I'm going to, I did watch this. It's not very good. I don't want to watch that either. The rest of these are still staying. So, now look. So, these are my collection, or Warner Brothers titles. Every single one of these. And Warner Brothers is more known for live action films. So I put those first. 42 I'm going to get out of here. Because I watched that one time. And it was not my thing. Very boring game. So we're going to take that out. Got great actors that I had. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I don't know why I just said I was done, and yet I'm still like, should I get rid of this? Yeah. But, so now it goes from DC, so then it goes from Warner Brothers animated films, and then it goes to like, just DC. So it kind of just goes from my Lego stuff, considering there's a Lego Batman movie, to DC. So DC, you know, encompasses animated films and stuff too. So I kind of just do that. And I put Ninja Trolls at the end, which I'm going to move over here in between Iron Giant and the Lego movie, because it fits better that way. And then we're just going to select... Nope, I can't fit Aquaman in there. Huh. Yeah. So this is a large video. A very long video, I understand. But I enjoy making videos like this. Showing off my collection, but this is a very different form of doing it. And with the coronavirus, I'm feeling a lot like trying some experimental videos and things, because I don't have as much time and there's no theaters open. There's only so many movies that I haven't watched or need to talk about, or I want to talk about too. You gotta remember that. I have to want to talk about it. So, you know, then it's organized by 20th Century Fox. So it's just organized by studios that put them out or release them, or just like big studios like Universal, 20th Century Fox, things like that. Of course, Fox, my collection will continue to get slower and slower with that, because now that Disney owns them, they're not going to be put out as much under that banner, probably. And it's not even 20th Century Fox anymore. I think it's just Fox, or whatever Disney's calling it. So, you know. And by the end, it's just kind of organized by random studios, because there aren't a lot of movies here that I have put out just by major studios. So, yeah, my collection's a lot cleaner now, and I appreciate all this work that I've done today. I have things I need to move around, find new places for, but at the end of the day, it's cleaner, it's nicer, it's breathable, I can feel the air coming through finally. And this is just something I need to do for a while. You know, the things that will always be untouchable, my Star Wars collection. Because no matter what it is, it's Star Wars, it stays. Except for some minor things that I got rid of before this video was even made. And I just have so much Star Wars stuff everywhere, and I love it. I don't know if you can see that baby up there. And let's grab this guy here. This little R2-D2. And this is a popcorn bucket, if you don't know. No, he does not fit up there. He is too big. So since he's a popcorn bucket, it'd make more sense for him to go right here on my media tower. I'll put Hey Arnold here, since there's a lot of CDs here, and he's got his little headphones and Walkman on, you know. Might as well put him there. And I think I will just keep him up there. And you got a little fin there too. I don't know if you can see that, because I can't turn the camera around while I'm actually making the video, which is really a stupid function. You know. Bam. That's Fred Rogers up there. Because you got to have Fred Rogers in your collection, because he's Fred Rogers. You know, and I'm going to figure out what to do with that shelf. I got some 10-inch props and movie moments I could put over there. But that's my collection. It's all cleaned up and stuff. I just want to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's really just what I wanted to do today. But I decided to punish myself. Kidding, but, you know. And I'm still cleaning up. Alright. That's enough. I've had enough. I'm done. I still have little things everywhere that just kind of, I need to move this and that and put this on the wall and stuff. You know, so. But, hey. Thanks for coming along on this episode of Surviving the Coronavirus.